I've been around the Falcon Clinic to collect every bit of what the sir should collect. I done what I had to do. The place could have been all full of those that are there to attack me and my equity. The people around my equity are around this area. A lot of people told Mullah, whatever I had. But then if they can have a court hearing that was all full of lies, they fooled many, but then they can't fool me no more. I was around the court where there was no hearing, but a letter came with a date. Everyone around the pharmacy took it upon himself and herself to rubbish me on social media. If they can connive to kill you people, trust none around your food. Never allow them to touch your food. Never allow them to hand in anything around you. I was around them. I poked online. I knew they were there to attack me. A hooligan with HIV is there talking. Another gay man is talking. If they have gay with HIV, then I think they should produce my son, or I will sue them in another city. Another city will take them out. For I will not be around the people that are running the businesses with infectious diseases. A man with HIV is a talker. Another gay man is running a business. No one is cool and no one is clean. We need to remember, when they're around your children, pray. If they touch you, pray. If they are to feed you, pray. If they are talking around their mosque to kill you, take them out. But they were there to talk about how they're gonna kill him. A man that could have been there was talking online. They're asking them, why do you wanna kill him? But they stole from me. They are still silly, but they're there talking. That unit is the marked sign of the 666. Everybody there will take that sign as a beast. They're beasts. They're beasts. All will suck their own blood and suck their flesh even otherwise. They will never make it. A man that was around there was there to attack him. If they're gay, they're gay. If they have HIV, pray against them, never to be around them. They were there to talk about how they're going to kill them. May God take them out of their breath, and may they never rise no more. They're gay, and they're gay. They're running the businesses, and they're gay. Gay is gay. But if you are with HIV and you're around talking to my son, I will sue you. I will sue you. And I will sue you. That will be around those that are around the mosque talking like Muhammad cures even AIDS. There's no healing around their imam. And I will take them out of their breath. Touch not the anointed or you go down. Touch not the anointed or you go down. Naramuya na yakashia makuku yakashia. A hooligan is there talking. Another is standing. They're all Islamics. They're terrorists. They're all Islamics. They're terrorists. Jerome Rikashi. May God take their private parts less. May that HIV spread around that unit. May that HIV spread around that unit. And they will vomit through their anus. Naramorikashi. It is a brand new day that the Lord has made. May we rejoice and be glad in it. My God will never bless nothing like it. But we curse them even more. The number of people with HIV is around 4 billion in England. Stay away from people and stay away from their food. Stay away from them and stay away for billions are suffering HIV. Billions, and I will give the figure when the time comes. Billions are suffering from HIV. And they think they're cool, they're doctors, for Christ's sake. They're vampires. Je erika shia makuku ya kaya. Nara mora kaya makua na kaya makuku ya. May that HIV spread fast, 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 until it consumes them. Jeromoria. May God take this and push them so low that they don't rise above 6 feet no more. Let us say monk could have been there. They are wearing so much, looking like they're cool. They are running the businesses with HIV. Never you feed me, never you feed my brethren. For God feeds me. May God bless me, and may God bless me, and may God never bless them. They will spread it. They will drink HIV. They will go through the anus. Their anus will rot. Their private parts will rot. Until then, talk to me and I will give you a figure of your HIV people around my street. They are spreading the HIV. They are spreading the HIV. May God take them out so we can breathe. Hallelujah.